Love does not need to be understood. It only needs to be shown. Love is what makes us smile when you are tired. Love is a wild force. When we try to control it, it destroys us. When we try to imprison it, it enslaves us. When we try to understand it, it leaves us lost and confused. In the end, love is a disease from which no one wants to be free. He who is afflicted does not seek to recover, and he who suffers does not desire to be healed. Stay with a love that gives you answers and not problems, security and not fear, confidence and not doubts. I love you because the whole universe has conspired to bring me to you. The main purpose of life is to love. The rest is silence. Of all the ways man has found to hurt himself, love is the worst. We always suffer for someone who doesn't love us, for someone who has left us, for someone who doesn't want to leave us. If we are single, it is because nobody loves us. If we are married, we turn marriage into slavery. This is really terrible. To love is to lose control. Don't try to be loved at all costs, because love has no price. Life offers us thousands of opportunities to love. Every man and woman, every day of their life, always has a good opportunity to surrender to love. Life is not a long vacation, but a constant learning process. A great love is never written in advance. Life is too short to hide important words like I love you in our hearts. Love is discovered in the act of loving. Man can never stop dreaming. The dream is the food of the soul as food is the food of the body. There is only one thing that can make a dream impossible: the fear of failing. The closer you get to your dream, the more the personal legend becomes the real reason to live. It is precisely the possibility of realizing a dream that makes life interesting. There are two things that prevent a person from realizing their dreams: believing that they are achievable, or, when the wheel of fate turns unexpectedly, seeing them change into a possibility when one least expects it. In fact, in this case, the fear arises of embarking on a path where we do not know the outcome, in a life full of unknown challenges, in the event that the things we are used to disappear forever. The only way to save our dreams is to be generous with ourselves. Very often, during our existence, we see our dreams disappointed and our desires frustrated, but we must continue to dream, otherwise our soul dies. We must fight for our dreams, but we must also know that when certain paths prove impossible, it is better to save our energy to travel other roads. Dreams give work. Only the one who is happy can spread happiness around him. Sometimes happiness is a blessing, but more often it is a conquest. happiness is something that multiplies when it is divided. Two things prevent us from being happy: living in the past and judging others. Some people wait for happiness to come knocking at their door. I leave the door open. Contemplate more. Have more fun. Cry and laugh more often. Become a neo-hippie. Create your own mode. Meditate more. You don't have to be busy all the time to justify your existence. To be happy in life, just let go of what comes, and let go of what goes. Join those who sing songs, who tell stories, who love life because happiness is contagious. Join those who walk with their heads up even when they have tears in their eyes. A life without cause is a life without effect. Our life is a constant journey, from birth to death. The landscape changes, the people change, the needs change, but the train goes on. Life is the train, not the station. Life can be short or long, depending on how we live it. Our time on this earth is sacred, and we must celebrate every moment. Life is not made of desires, it is made of one's actions. If you live your life as someone who knows they must die one day, that is the most important thing. There is always a meaning to life. True friends are those who stand by you when the good things happen. False friends are those who only show up in times of trouble, looking sad, looking supportive, when in truth our suffering serves to console them for their miserable lives. A friend accepts us as we are and helps us to be what we should be. Friendship has the qualities of a river that flows around rocks, through valleys and mountains, sometimes turning into a lake until the depression is filled and it can continue on its way. Friendship is an act of faith in the other, not an act of renunciation.